Beautiful Taurus. Hey, it's Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and I've already shuffled and cleared the energy, and we're going to dive right into your reading today. Okay, thanks for being here. Oh, I got the goosebumps. I'm tuning into you, Taurus. Big time. There's some big energy here. Wow. Oh, let's see what's coming. We are just diving right in today. I'm having a little work done on my house, so I'm in a different spot today. This one has been, wow, okay. This Knight of Wands, hope you can see it. I know the light's a little weird. So when I felt these cards, before I even turned on the camera, this one kept jumping out at me. This is representing you right now, Taurus. I know it's a fire sign energy, Knight of Wands, but we'll see where this goes. But really strong energy on movement and moving forward. Something big is happening here, Taurus. I'm feeling big energy, like boom, big energy. You know, let's see what's coming here. I got so many goosebumps. Okay, let's turn these over and see what's happening here, Taurus. Okay. All right. So, wow. Yeah, some really big energy. So let's just start at the beginning here. You are working on some sort of a project with this Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, and I feel like something really creative. It's something that really lights your passion, but it's something also your very earthy self, you know, at this time. You're very grounded with this, very methodical. But I feel like you're either starting a new business, some of you, or some sort of a project. And I feel like this project is really lighting up your passion, and it's flowing because right next to it we've got the Temperance card, okay? And I just feel like things are flowing for you in this way. For some of you, I think you're working on your house. I think I'm getting that really strongly with some of you. Maybe you're repainting a room. Maybe you're starting a whole empire. You might be starting some sort of a global, like an internet website or something like that. There's something there that really, really lights you up. Now, as an additional side meaning, there might be a Sagittarius in the picture, Temperance card, because it is in the crossing position. So we can read this a couple of different ways, but I am feeling like for some of you, there's a Sagittarius. I hate to throw my own under the bus, but might be causing a conflict for you at this time, and we'll go back and clarify and see. Some things are really being revealed to you with this High Priestess card reversed next to the moon. Yeah, I feel like, Taurus, there have been some secrets, maybe with the Sagittarius. Maybe there was secrets, something that wasn't completely revealed, and I feel like this is on your mind really strongly, and it's also having you really think through what your next step is with what you want to build, okay? Maybe this person was undermining what you're trying to build, or this business, or maybe this was a coworker in this business. But I feel like this is, you know, usually this Eight of Pentacles is more about self-employment, not a career job, you know, not a corporate kind of thing. It's more grassroots, you know, is how I usually read that. But I feel like there's been some deception here, and something that's been revealed to you, I think, is on your mind really strongly at this time. They did not give me a past influences card. So they're giving me all future here. There's no card there. So let's go over to, in your immediate future, I think you're having maybe some anxiety. You might have been dealing with a sneaky person, okay? And again, we've got the Temperance card in the crossing position. So you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius energy, or somebody very fiery and very creative, but there's something sneaky and anxiety ridden here with these two cards. But here's the thing, I'm not too worried about that, because what I'm seeing here is this, the big card that came out earlier, this Knight of Wands. So this is, you're either moving, I'm going to pause this for just a second. Okay, so with this Knight of Wands energy, some of you are moving, relocating. Some of you have a lot of things up in the air, and some of you are like forging ahead. And this may be moving to a new office. It could be moving to a new home, a new room. Like I said, if you're creating a new space. This can also just be maybe you're going to visit somebody from afar, or somebody from afar is coming in to visit you, Taurus, at this time. Knight of Wands is such an exciting card, okay? And other people are seeing you like this right now, like you got things up in the air. You know, everything's up in the air. I can't wait to clarify this because of this whole reading so far. This is the card that had a ton of energy. Like it kept going, pick me, okay? So some of you are growing something new here, and I feel like you're happy about that and reluctant about that at the same time. And I feel like what you're growing is probably this Eight of Pentacles, okay? So we got 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Now for some of you, this was reversed, like you're nervous about it. Maybe what you planted is not growing as fast as you wanted, or you're nervous about that. I wouldn't worry about it because your final outcome is you being very, very logical. There's some different aspects of you coming up today, Taurus. You know, this can be an air sign card. This can be fire sign card. But this is you being passionate and logical at the same time, and very, very grounded with all these Pentacles cards, okay? Earthy Pentacles cards. But this is you having a strategy. And I feel like your final outcome is your strategy is taking you to success. Now, if this is not you, this can be somebody who's a good advisor for you at this time, okay? So let's do some clarification. See what we've got here. All right, so what is Taurus working on? What are you building? Let's give these a little shuffle. What is Taurus building at this time? Something with a lot of, you're making progress, first of all. Slow, steady progress. This is such a Taurus card, this Knight of Pentacles, and it is clarifying your new project. So you're making progress, going toward what you want. And, you know, also in this card, this is him looking like he is riding towards some sort of development or city or something like that. For some of you, you might be moving closer to a town or a city. For some of you, you are expanding your business into a different location. You know, this can be moving to a new location like I saw with this Knight of Wands card. Let's clarify Temperance. Why is Temperance showing up as your crossing card at this time? New opportunities. Potentially new opportunities with this Temperance card, this Sagittarius, maybe even 3 new opportunities. You know, this card also shows somebody, you know, by water, and I feel like for some of you, the city or this town you're looking at is by water. I'm getting this high, this always happens in my Taurus readings, I'm getting this high-pitched sound in my ear, my left ear. I know that means something specific to some of you, but it also means it's like the universe sending you messages and downloads, and listen to those like inspirations and things like that, because there's something there where you're going to get new opportunities, and you're kind of waiting for your ship, you know, you're watching for these opportunities to come in, like waiting for your ships to come in and things like that. And here's the moon. Now, in this case, I'm feeling like the moon is a timing card. So I feel like these new opportunities, this is what's crossing you at this time. You've got this flow of energy, okay, going, but your opportunities haven't shown up yet. You're still waiting, and you might have to wait a month. And I think this is a lot, this delay towards your success, and it will be success, Taurus. But I think this delay is some of the crossing cards. Like you've got this whole flow of energy, and you're like, oh no, I have to wait. I think that's what's going on for some of you. Let's see if there's any other meaning about that Temperance card being in the crossing position. Yeah, for some of you, we've got this 9 of Wands. For some of you, I feel like this weight is draining you. It's making you, you know, have to do one more thing. And I think I saw that last reading, that one more thing card. Oh, it was Chippy. It was on Chippy's channel. Chippy pulled a card, that one more thing. You know, the dogs wearing the cones on their head and stuff. If you haven't seen it, I'll post a link with this, but be sure to see it, because this is it again, this 9 of Wands, like one more obstacle. You know, that kind of feeling, because you got this flow going. The more I look into this, the more I think this is less Sagittarius. It might be for some of you, but I think it's less of a Sagittarius meaning than it is flowing. You're just flowing towards your success at this time. You got all this creativity going, and then there's this delay or one more obstacle kind of thing. Okay, but you're getting there because I'm seeing this outcome, and I got the goosebumps again. There's so much success here, Taurus. So let's look at what's being revealed. Secrets revealed, the moon, the high priestess in your energy. You've seen the light on something here, Taurus. Something about love or something that you love or new love interest. Something could be revealed to you about an old talent of yours or an old skill or something like that. You're like, I used to really love doing paintings, or I used to really love gardening. And I feel like something's lighting up again. It's like things are in the air. I think you're making some changes, some movements, going through transformation, It's like some golden age. That's what I'm hearing right now. There's like a golden age for Taurus specifically. I mean, it might be for other signs too, but I'm reading for you, and it's for you specifically. Golden age is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And we've had 2 cards here that have talked about in a month's time. So if we look out into May, okay, May 14th, 15th, somewhere in there, I feel like this whole transformation is changing, and you're going to be like, what, I want to do what I really love. And I feel like this card is going with this one. It's explaining, even though this was the significant card and I'm clarifying the moon and stuff, I get a strong sense here that whatever this project or business is that you're starting, Taurus, it's something that really gives you a heart glow with this Ace of Cups. Something that just really lights you up from the inside out. It's like, now I'm going to do what I love. That's a really strong thing that I'm getting. Wow. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy for you, Let's keep going here. Why the anxiety and the sneaky energy? And that is showing up kind of in your future here, in your immediate future, not for the rest of your life, just, the next day or week when you see this. Yeah, so it's having to do with the King of Cups. Now, he can be secretive, King of Cups. This can be, let's see who he is before I say, hold on. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's trying to manifest something with you with this magician. He's wanting to work with you or something, and you're just not sure about it. I get a strong sense that this person is being secretive. Not showing you everything, not telling you everything. It's a good listener and that sort of thing. Okay, this person's like juggling back and forth, something to do with money. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody juggling you or juggling money. Maybe they don't have as much money as they say, or they don't know as much about this, whatever they're telling you. As they pretend to. And here's the Tower. So there's something here with this. I would be careful of this King of Cups because there's a Tower showing up. So I feel like this person either is facing something where the bottom's going to fall out. Now, towers can represent, structures falling apart, any sort of structure, house structure or a business plan kind of structure. Okay, so look at it in that way because we are looking at a new project and business plan for some of you. So this King of Cups may even be facing bankruptcy. And that could be some of the anxiety. And if you're an empath, you could be picking up their anxiety too. Let's see if there's anything else on that. Yeah, there's an Ace of Pentacles here showing up. But that person's facing a Tower, and they may see you being very successful, Taurus. Yeah, they want a new opportunity with you because this person has gone through a Tower moment. This person could be bankrupt and not telling you the full truth because there's anxiety and the Seven of Swords sneaky card with this. So I would really be aware of this person. Now, this King of Cups is going to be somebody who's a very good listener, very emotionally in tune, really nice. You're going to like this person. There's nothing emotionally wrong with this person, but there is something fiscally wrong with this person. They're juggling money. they're not telling you the whole truth. Okay, so if they're in your immediate future, watch out for that. It's a little warning from the cards. Let's clarify this card, the big card, the card with the biggest energy in this reading, this Knight of Wands, Taurus. Let's see. By the way, I love having you guys here. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Really appreciate everything from you all. Your generosity is amazing. And your warmth and your love of Chippy. He loves you too. Okay, this Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, Page of Wands. Got a lot of fiery, passionate energy here, Taurus. Now, this is how other people are seeing you at this time. Okay? People are seeing you as moving on, moving forward, a lot of passion. Wow, and this this card just showed up too, Sun. Okay, they're seeing you as successful, happy. Oh, look, here's the Ten of Cups. I couldn't even get, I'm trying to shuffle and these cards are just doing their own thing here. So here we go. We've got Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, showing up with the Knight of Wands, movement, moving forward, things up in the air, excitement, passion, some kind of message. There's a message of good news, and this is you with your cloud with the silver lining. Now, I'm clarifying this, but I also feel like these two go together. And this is your final outcome, this King of Swords. We've got it, the Ace of Swords and King of Swords, and I feel like there's some kind of a cloud with the silver lining and a lot of intellect showing up. And either this is you, you know, another facet of you, Taurus. This is classically an air sign, you know, energy, but it's not always. You know, I feel like in a lot of ways they're saying Taurus is being very logical and, you know, making slow, steady progress, being very careful, very methodical, and a lot of success showing up here. I'm going back to your Knight of Wands here. We've got justice. There's some sort of balance here. Even though things are up in the air, this is, you know, balance and fair outcomes and, again, air sign energy, you know, with this sword that she's holding. You know, this can be Libra energy, but I feel like it's more balance. I feel like there's a lot of balance here, Taurus, even though you've got things up in the air, you're very much in control at this time. Could be some legal, for some of you, you know, justice could be a legal kind of thing. And it will be a good, fair outcome for you if that's what you're looking at. Now, we've also got High Priestess, and this is you with the clearest intuition, even while things are up in the air and you're getting all these intuitive messages and things like that. All this passionate energy for what it is you're building. Look at this High Priestess. You know, you guys are very, very intuitive, very much in tune. And I think you're getting some dream messages at this time, Taurus. There's something going on with a lot of dream messages and visions and like that tone I got in my ear a few minutes ago, things like that that are going on. And here's a King of Wands, clarifying Knight of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy here. And there's a lot of fire energy here, Taurus. So some of you might have Sagittarius or, you know, Aries, Leo rising or moon or something like that. You know, check your charts and see, because I think if that's true, I think a lot of you, your other signs are, I'm not explaining this very well, but I feel like other parts of your chart are coming to the forefront right now is what I'm trying to say. And it's really lighting up your passion. So you might have been really earthy and grounded, and now all of a sudden you might be feeling really up in the air and passionate like you never have before, some of you. And again, this is not going to apply to everybody, but there's a lot of fire energy here, okay? So let's see what the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Let's see. It looks like you might be a little frustrated. Things aren't growing as fast as you want. Again, slow, steady progress was over here. Yeah, it may just be feeling like it's taking too much effort. This is the Ten of Wands. Too much effort to get this off the ground. More effort than you ever thought. Backbreaking work. And here again we have, oh no, this is new, Page of Swords. There's something about curiosity. Somebody's watching you do this backbreaking work. or somebody's standing back when, boy, Taurus is really like working so hard. What's that about? Yeah, and we've got Six of Pentacles. There's some generosity here too. Now, I don't know if the person who's curious about you is then going to turn around and go, you know what, Taurus, I'm going to help you out with this. You know, they might be watching for a good reason. There's something here about generosity or a gift with this Seven of Pentacles. So it could be you're getting some investors. Some of you might be getting an investor that helps your business grow faster. Because this is all about growing money, you know, when we get Seven of Pentacles, but it is reversed and it's in the position of hopes and fears. There's some gift coming, Taurus. I feel like somebody has seen you struggle. Yeah, they're out there. This is not a golfing card, but I always think of golfing. I see it the way he's swinging his sword. And I almost feel like this is somebody who either you've met on the golf course or somebody who's an avid golfer. I don't know. Something's coming through about golfing. And I know that's going to be for somebody. And that person has a lot of generosity or is offering you some sort of a gift. Okay? Interesting. Let me know in the comments. I love when that kind of stuff comes through for you. So, final outcome. King of Swords. Let's see. King of Swords. King of Swords helps you go on a whole new path, for one thing. Sees you as somebody younger. So, you know, King of Swords is usually somebody older. So there's some age difference between you and King of Swords. And here's a Knight of Swords. I almost feel like this person who may be an advisor, this King of Swords, or helps you plan things, he could be the golfer. I feel like this happens so suddenly. And it's some sort of a cloud with a silver lining. Let's see. He can be a father. He's usually a mature man. And he grants your wish. Look at this. So whoever this is, you've got generosity and a gift coming in, Taurus, that helps you like on your path. He really sets you on a new path. And again, this is somebody logical. And here's the wish card. So there's something about him almost granting your wish, you know? Wow, let's get one more on that. I told you this was a big, big reading, okay? And it is. It's really exciting and big. He's going to break you out of some sort of a stalemate, some sort of a moment of like a power struggle or something. I feel like he's going to help you get out of that and get you to your Ten of Pentacles, which is your financial goodness, all things good. You know, this Ten of Pentacles is not only good money, but money that lasts, you know, something very, you know, that you can pass on to your kids and grandkids and great-grandkids, you know, that sort of thing. So this is a very good character here. And again, you know, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be, not for everybody. But this is somebody very highly intelligent who I feel like is going to bring you a gift and grant your wish. That is so interesting, Taurus. So I hope this was helpful. You know, I go by feel a lot on these readings, and I'm just feeling all like excited about this for you, because this is a good reading. Wow. Something new. I can't wait to hear what projects, if you guys want to share in the comments. I always love your comments. So, hey, Chippy, you want to come say hi to Taurus? Come here, Chippy. There you go, Chippy. Say hi to Taurus. He's not sure about this chair and table yet. He's like, wait, this is not my usual setup. Say hi to Taurus. So, Chippy's going to do a reading for you all. Good boy. He's going to do a reading for you all soon. And thank you for supporting Chippy's channel as well as Spot On. We'll see you guys again soon. Say bye, Chippy. Say bye. See you guys again soon.